And welcome to part 3 of the Dropkick. This is where we make our Royal Rumble selections, where we say who we think is going to win the Rumble, the wild card that to win the Rumble, and the doppelganger is we know they're not going to win, but we just had to root for them anyways.
Yeah, that's definitely right. Royal Rumble live in Boston. We're going to be right in front of our TV screen with the rest of you guys right there.
Yeah. But we're going to start right off and go women's title. We don't know if there's going to be a women's title match, but Melina is the #1 contender.
They'll probably sneak it in there somewhere.
So they'll sneak it in there somewhere. So, why don't you go first about it?
I think Natalya is going to retain it if it's her against Melina, or they could do something along the lines. This is how they bring in Awesome Kong, like we were talking about. Just between us, we were talking about maybe halfway through the match, Awesome Kong comes out, beats them both up. You know, you get kind of like a draw deal.
Or the way I've seen it, maybe Natalya will win clean, and then Awesome Kong will come out and destroy her. And so that whole big feud right there.
Yeah, which would be perfect.
And then now we go into the U.S. title. Okay, we don't know if Daniel Bryan is facing anyone or anything like that, but if he does face anyone, who do you think it would be?
If I'd say who he's facing, I don't know. Maybe Ted DiBiase.
Ted DiBiase?
I mean, they've been kind of putting him in like the mid-card spotlight.
Well, either way, I don't see that title changing hands right now. They really don't have that big main carder. He's the main carder. They don't want to move him up to the main event level yet. So we're keeping him in the mid-level with the Bella Twins and stuff like that. So I don't see his title changing hands at all.
Intercontinental title, I don't know if they'll definitely... They may not even put either one on there, but Intercontinental title, Kofi, I don't even know who he's playing against. I could see him playing against Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, I can see Cody Rhodes.
Maybe Cody Rhodes taking it from him.
Yeah, I can see either Kofi Kingston keeping it for a little bit to start that feud with Cody Rhodes, if it's going to be Cody Rhodes, because I really don't know how that's all shaping up right now. But sooner or later, if it is Cody Rhodes, sooner or later he's going to take it from Kofi Kingston, because he's held it. Then he feuded with Ziggler, and then he won it back so they could put Ziggler into the main event. He's not going to keep it for a while. No. It's going to be a very short title reign for them to put it onto another heel.
And then jumping right into the titles of both shows, World Heavyweight title, Dolph Ziggler against the Rated R Superstar Edge.
I think technically Edge is going to win this, even though it'll be a nice thing for Dolph Ziggler to win it so he can get over more. But I think they're going to.
I think Edge is going to keep it through Mania.
Yeah, I think Edge is going to keep it through Mania, and they're either going to have Alberto Del Rio or Dolph, or they might even just throw a triple threat into WrestleMania against Edge. Both of those, and I think he's dropping that Mania.
That's true.
One of those two buttons heel superstars.
That's probably true.
We're going to jump right into the WWE Championship. Miz, who's awesome, versus Randy Orton, the Viper.
I want The Miz to win this. I think he needs to keep it till Mania to keep his momentum going, but I wouldn't be surprised if Orton took it from him.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Orton took it. I think they should keep him on it and keep the title on him till Mania, because he's doing a good job right now. Miz is getting over so much better with that title.
He beat the living crap out of Randy Orton on Raw this past week.
Yes, he did, and I think he needs to keep it till Mania and then lose that Mania if he's going to lose it anytime soon.
Yeah, exactly. Well, jumping right into the 40-man this year, 40-man Royal Rumble.
Oh, yeah.
10 more guys added in. Probably surprises being thrown in there. Returns galore, who knows?
Maybe a Devo, too.
But we're going to start out with our doppelganger picks. These guys are the losers of the bunch. You see, you're going to get jumping there. They're probably going to get Olayed right out the door. But you cheer for them anyway because you feel bad.
Yeah, but my doppelganger, you guys love him. I love him. He does a little shimmy. Primo! You cannot help but love this guy. He has stayed around.
Stayed longer around than his brother.
He wrestles with superstars. Yeah, but hey.
He's Primo.
He's Primo, and he needs to say that he's just someone you have to root for, because you know he's not going to win it, but it'll be nice to see him win it, even though he won't. I don't want to see him win it. If he wins it, I'm not going to watch wrestling again.
My doppelganger is Zack Ryder. Woo, woo, woo. You know it.
Well, there's also a couple other doppelgangers you could throw in there. You might not want to root for Tyler Rex. Come on. He's a psychopath. That's cool. And then, Drew McIntyre. What the hell is he doing right now? Why is Kelly with him? We don't know. But they're
Tiffany's loving it.
Oh yeah, Tiffany's definitely loving it. But and that totally lesbian way type deal. Everybody loves Kelly. But now we're going to go straight into the wild card picks.
This is people that we think have a chance to win it. They're not our main picks, but we could see these guys win it. My pick is going to be CM Punk. They're pushing him hard. He took over Nexus. He's going after Cena. I could see something along the lines of Cena or Punk wins the Rumble. Maybe if Miz drops the title to Orton, Punk and Orton right at Mania.
I still think so soon. I think they're going to keep this John Cena thing going to WrestleMania and CM Punk versus John Cena at WrestleMania.
I think somebody new is going to win it this year besides the usuals, and I think Punk is going to win his first one. Yeah, it's possible.
It's very possible, but it's just that John Cena thing. They need John Cena to face a big opponent at WrestleMania, and that's the CM Punk.
That's true. That's true. Nexus. And who is your pick?
My pick, Dashing Cody Rhodes. This guy, love his new gimmick. Got him away from following.
You got a mirror on this coach.
In his father and brother's footsteps, put him into his own category. I don't think this guy's ever going to be a main event, but I would like to see him be a main event because
just could push him.
Yeah, anybody could push him. Whoever he faces, if he wants to face Edge or something,
I can see him facing
Edge. Randy Orton / Miz or whoever. It'll be perfect for him. He has the talking ability. He might not have the in-ring ability yet, but he does the old school wrestling, which is fun. You don't need that high
boots, by the way, Cody, gray boots.
Just to help him, it can get him over and put him into the main event caliber. There's all the other wild card picks. Wade Barrett.
He could sneak in there. If his match with Taker doesn't pan out.
I really don't know many others
that's pretty much Cena. Sadly, could be a wild card.
Also, even Andrew Riley.
A-Rye.
Yeah, I can see him sneaking in there. Get out Mrs. Shadow.
Maybe turn on his mentor.
Yeah.
I could. Depends on how creative they want to get.
Okay, now here are our picks. Who we think are going to win the Rumble.
For sure.
That had the possibility of actually winning it. And you guys are probably going to agree with us on our two picks. How about you go first?
I think, for sure, I could see it now. Alberto Del Rio winning it because he's going to win it. Face Edge at Mania. They're pushing this guy hard. He's been on Raw. He got super kicked by Shawn Michaels. I mean, you don't just throw a random guy out there.
When you start showing him on Raw and SmackDown, he's a big.
He's got his own ring announcer, which is pretty cool. I mean, he comes out, with a little card, just like JBL, kind of. But they're pushing him hard. I could see Edge and him at Mania.
Well, they've been pushing him big time right now. He's been in the main event caliber as of late. Finally got over that hump. Is in the main event. People are loving this guy. They're eating him up. John Morrison. This guy has everything going for him. The fans love him. He has a cool entrance.
Great match with him against Miz on Raw.
Him and Miz are probably the greatest match of this year. That match right there. In the beginning of the new year. It was the best.
Shaman of Sexy taking over Miz.
Yeah, you see, they could feud him with Miz. They could even turn him heel and feud him with Randy Orton if they have to.
Or turn him heel and face him against Edge.
Yeah, or even do a face versus face match if they have to. They don't like doing it, but they'll do it. So don't be surprised if you see that happening. But that's our
Royal Rumble picks. Send us in the stuff. You want to comment on it. Tell us what you think your picks are.
You want to ask a question that you want answered about what's going on right now. You want us to talk about it. Send us in. Write a comment, write an email. All that information is going to be there. Links at the bottom of the page. Just write an email, drop us a comment. If you like our thing, tell us, like it, dislike it, trash us for all we care. We don't really care. You trash it, we'll trash you right back.
Yeah. Well, that does it this week for episode 2 of the Dropkick here on YouTube. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Friend us. Hit us up on Facebook. I'm sure some of you out there probably are friends on Facebook.
Hit us or hit you back.
Yeah, exactly. This has been part 3. Royal Rumble next week, guys. Have fun.